Good morning, gang. Even though it's not morning once again, I should really get into the habit of just being like, "Good afternoon, gang." No. I want to talk to you today about engineering and electrical engineering and what I'm doing at the moment at my job and career. So I work at Horizon, which is a CQCN Central Queensland um, network of rails that go throughout the Central Queensland area basically and transports coal to the ports and keeps the system running as well as making sure that the rail keeps moving. In my side, we're called below rail, mostly the part of the trains that they go on. The rails themselves, we actually don't even worry about them. Not the rails, we worry about the rails. The trains themselves, we don't worry about. We don't really care about them. We just make sure that they don't derail or mess up our track or we mess up themselves. Like we've got tons of equipment, tons of electrical parts moving to keep the rails going. So on my part, I just look at lights and stuff. But I was actually hoping to talk about electrical engineering as a subject. So I do electrical engineering. I've done 2 years of my degree so far. I finished my second year just this year. And I wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of people are saying that electrical engineering, or why do engineering? It is funny that people are like, oh, it's such a great career choice, you should go into it. And people still ask the question, what do engineers do in the first place? And why do an engineering degree course? It's sort of the same situation of why do a doctors? Why become a doctor? Well, with engineering, you get the career, sort of. I always considered a degree, whatever degree you get, because no matter what job you go into, you're just trying to get legitimacy. You're trying to build rapport. That's the biggest thing with sales is mostly just building rapport. And when you have that degree behind you, it makes things easier to talk to people, especially if you're like, oh, I'm talking to you about electrical components. Oh, what background do you have in them? And if you say electrical engineering, they go, wowee, pretty smart kid. Even though you only just passed every single course, may have failed 1 or 2 units, but that's okay. Frankly, I've got HDs across the board. I'm pretty happy with that. Not HDs, actually. A couple distinctions, 1 credit. Maybe a pass. P's get degrees, people. But it gets you legitimacy in the end, and that's why you should get an electrical engineering degree. What it gives you, that's something else that I'll explain later on in a different video. But yeah, thank you for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye, morning.